Hello my fellows. Welcome to the Life Education. Steve Jobs said, "I'm as proud of what we don't do as I am of what we do." It's been said that one of the secrets to the great Steve Jobs' success was to say no to 1,000 things. But why is it sometimes so difficult to say no? No matter the reasons, learning how to say no is an important skill for your personal health and well-being. Our time and energy are precious resources that we should use wisely. And that means we can't do everything. Why it's important to say no to people. Reason number 1, say no, limit stress. Taking on too much or saying yes to things you really don't want to do creates excessive stress. Number 2, saying no, can limit regret. If you say yes to things that don't align with your goals or values, you may experience regret in the future. Being able to say no to people means that you'll have more time to devote your energy to the things that really matter to you. Number 3, if the request crosses your personal boundaries. When someone asks you to do something that crosses your boundaries, it is important to stop the process in its tracks and say no. Number 4. If you feel uncomfortable, if you are asked to do something that makes you feel uncomfortable, it could be a sign that you need to say no. Before going ahead, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Number 5. You feel guilty or obligated. Your job may require you to oblige when superiors delegate tasks to you. But that doesn't mean your time and energy are less valuable than theirs. Use your self-advocacy skills to step up and say no. Your decision should not be based on guilt or obligation. Number 6, when you're overloaded. If you are overloaded with work, say no to more tasks or projects. Wait until you've freed up some time and energy before you take on anything new. Why is it so hard to say no? Here are 4 main reasons. Reason number 1, we evolved to cooperate. Okay, let's admit it. You like the company of other people. Maybe not everyone, but you sometimes get lonely if you isolate yourself and feel the need to interact every once in a while. That's perfectly normal since we're all sociable creatures. Number 2, we want to be liked and accepted. Naturally, saying yes to others is a great way to gain acceptance and shield ourselves from social rejection. Number 3, we don't want to hurt others' feelings. If we say no to anyone, it can be hurt to immature person, but this is not our fault. Number 4, we don't know how to stand up for ourselves. Growing up, most of us are taught to be respectful and agreeable. Don't question authority. Keep quiet and listen. Follow the rules. When you constantly say yes to everybody, you set yourself up for exploitation. People will see you as an easy target, a pushover, and start taking advantage of your agreeableness. These are some ways to say no to anyone politely. Number 1. Be straightforward. Instead of saying, maybe, or, I don't think so, be straightforward in your answer. Make sure whoever is asking you the question understands that you mean no now and forever. When you say things like, maybe later, or, some other time, you should mean what you are saying. Otherwise, these types of in-between answers may prompt the person to ask you the question another time. Number 2, briefly explain yourself. It's polite to give a brief explanation of why you are saying no. This can help soften your answer and help the person understand why you decline. When giving your explanation, keep it short. It's not your responsibility to give a lengthy explanation with all of the details. After a sentence or 2, the other person should be understanding of your decision. Rather than fabricating an intricate reason why you're saying no, keep it simple and courteous. Number 3. Bring up an alternative. If you want to be seen as a team player at work, offer an alternative when you say no. Number 4. Keep your stance. After you say no, keep that as your final answer. By giving in and changing your answer to yes, people may be able to get you to eventually agree to things you don't want to do. Take this 4-step script that I tell you above, so that you have no excuse not to say no. Use it often and with love. And here's the good news, with the right wording choices and tone, your nope can be far kinder and more helpful than a resentment-laced yes. Now tell me in comments section, what's the hardest thing you've ever had to say no to? And how did you find the right words? I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.